Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. Last time we continued to explore more of World 5, and we got a good amount of the world completed already. So in this episode, let's go ahead and continue that trend with Slipsand Galaxy. This here is our sand level. Interesting to note because this took 5 worlds for us to get to. The Mario tradition is normally that this is the second world of a game. So something like this you expect to see in the second world of Galaxy 2, but no. It's here in World 5. And with that, we're going to be taking on Squizzard's Sandy Sinkhole. Man, what a tongue twister name. Squizzard here really just likes to make your tongue tired. In this level in particular, you're going to have a lot of sand here that's not really going to cause any problems for you. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of slows you down. That's about it. It's not even quicksand, so if you stand in it for a long period of time, you'll be fine. It's just that you're going to be moving a lot slower than you normally would. So your best thing to do in the sand is just constantly jump around, which what I like to do is just long jump all over the place. Except for portions where you have a lot of fireballs coming at you, then I just like to take it a little bit slower and navigate around. And even then, I still sometimes get hit, like I did back there. But this segment in particular, the sand moves a little too fast for you to platform around your own, which is why they put these blocks here. They also put these blocks here to push into black voids, because that's fun. What I was trying to do before I got pushed off the edge was just jump on the top of one of these blocks just like so, and then just long jump over it. That's the most effective way to get through these fast-moving sand sections. It's not hard, it's just I had a really bad jump, so that really sucks. But here, they just kind of put the comet medal in your path, so this is one of the easier comet medals to get right now, honestly. So just kind of jump forward, and hey, free comet. So, now with the fire flower here, they really want to encourage you here to get free life, because if you light these 2 torches, well, for starters, you're going to get hit by little spiny heads. That's great. Light these 2 torches, you get yourself a 1-up. So that's a nice free 1-up here. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter, because even though with some little embarrassing deaths, really to say, we still have more than enough lives, so it's not really too big of a deal. I would prefer for that little push-off block incident to not happen, but it's whatever. It only wastes me like about a minute. Didn't waste you guys any time, just for me, a minute, which is always sad. Now, when you're playing this game off of a Wii U using HDMI, you can definitely see some more dithering effect here. Like, I'm seeing the sand being a little bit blockier than it actually would look just playing this game on like Wii composite cables on an older TV. So, just like I mentioned in a previous episode, when you're playing the Galaxy games with higher quality cables or just off of a Wii U, you definitely start noticing a little more of the graphical flaws that the Wii had in general. It's not really too distracting, the games still look great, but from my eyes, I see that, I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely a 480p game. It definitely has some age spots. It still looks great though. Don't get me wrong on that one, I'm not saying this game looks like crap. The exact opposite. It looks amazing for 480p. Well, we're done with the level now, so it's time to fight the boss. I like actually long jumping into this boss because Mario just stands there after you do so. It's so weird to see because it just randomly goes from the air to the ground in a split second. So this boss fight has using this fire flower the entire time, which is actually pretty interesting because I like how the music actually picks up pace. So whenever this guy opens up his mouth, you just want to wail on him with the fireballs. So there you go. That takes care of the first hit. It takes a while to actually do a lot of damage to this guy, though. Is that fireball still going? That was weird to see. But I do like how this fight goes, just because of the music alone. Because you have fast-paced music for the fire flower transformation. It's actually pretty interesting. And I do like it. It's a pretty good remix on the song. It's the normal fire flower music that we hear in the Galaxy games, just now a lot quicker. Which is actually a pretty nice little touch. That and the tempo's a little bit different, too. Now this final hit's a little weird because this guy actually starts chucking bombs at you, but it's not too big of a deal even with these cannons because as long as you keep your distance, dodge all the stuff he's firing at you, and then just whale his mouth with fireballs, just keep on chucking those things, you'll die pretty quick and easily. So there you go. That's it. We're already done. So let's just go ahead and long jump into our star and get out of here. So that's star number 1 for our desert level. I was almost going to say desert world, but no, it's not a world. This is not like the first Galaxy game where the desert level has 7 power stars in it. Seriously, that was ridiculous. It was the only level in the first Galaxy game that had more than 6 power stars. It was the longest level in the game because of that. It was a little weird. It's like they didn't know where to put one of their stars, so they just decided to put an extra one in the desert world. It was a little weird. So let's go back to Slipsand here and take care of our second star. So our second star here, it's actually going to be a little bit of a callback to Super Mario Sunshine. So this is Sailing the Sandy Seas. This segment of level here is where we're going to be spending most of our time. But as you can see here, we got this sandbird that we can ride on to take us to the Power Star. I believe that's actually supposed to be a reference to the sandbird in Sunshine. Although it doesn't really look the same. It's pretty much the same makeup as the sandbird from Sunshine, where his body is basically just made of smaller sand blocks. And it's the same thing that the sandbird did in Sunshine, so luckily for us though, there are no red coins to collect on it, nor blue coins, so this won't be too bad to do. Also, this segment's a little weird, because when you're running around the ceiling, the gravity changes. But that's not the weird part. If you get near these fireballs and you just duck under them, for some reason, that works. It doesn't hurt you. It's weird. Also here in particular, when you get near this portion, they just randomly pop out coins, and I believe you get all these as a 1-up, so I'm going to try to get some of these. Mario, I didn't want to go back down the pipe. I mean, luckily, this isn't really too big of a deal, because it just takes you back here. So I can just grab the rest of those coins and be done. And no, it doesn't give you a 1-up. I thought it did. I guess I was wrong. So here, you pretty much need to jump your way up to the orange pipe and that'll get you out. This is how you want to progress through the level. I don't think you need to take that pipe to get here, but it just makes things a little bit easier and quicker. I do believe you can kind of jump around the sand, so it's, like I said, not too... Oh, wait, maybe you can't. Because the sand, for some reason, it moves very quick, even though that doesn't really look fast. So I was mistaken. That didn't take long for the game to correct me. Not long at all. So, this here is quicksand. If we do fall, like that sign said, we're dead. That's why there's a giant danger sign, and why there was also a skull and cross there on one of the signs saying, this is death, be careful. So this sandbird here will always move in a straight line. But the thing with the sandbird is whenever he runs into something like cactus here, he's going to get destroyed. Luckily, the pieces of the sandbird do come back after a while, but it will get destroyed from every little thing. Fire, cactus, anything. Anything it comes in contact with. So when it comes to these Kameks, just constantly move around to trick their fireballs around to a place that's more convenient for you to dodge and to survive. So in this case, this Kamek kind of spawned in a bad spot, but luckily I can still kill him with ease. So at this point, we mainly just have to worry about the cactus, and it's just a waiting game. There's no way you can speed this thing up. It goes at its own pace. So we just gotta wait around at this point and just ride it out. One thing I really want to say though about the sandbird is just be patient on it. Don't go too quick while you're on the sandbird to try to dodge things, because if you do and get careless, you'll easily kill yourself. One mistake here and you're redoing all of this, and this is a lot to redo. So be very careful to not kill yourself by accident here. And this in this segment in particular, we really want to be careful and not rush things. The sandbird here moves really slow all of a sudden, but it's to help you dodge this chain chomp. Again, don't rush this too much, but you still can rush it, because if you get close enough to this platform, you can long jump. If you long jump too early, you're going to obviously miss this and sink in the quicksand. I've done that a couple times. So watch your judgment at the very end there, and bait that chain chomp to go in a pattern that's more convenient for you to dodge. But there you go. That's that level all taken care of, so we're done with Slipsand for now. So let's go ahead and take all our star bits and coins and move on to the last galaxy we can explore for now in World 5, which is this one down here. The Shiverburned galaxy. This galaxy is actually pretty interesting. It's actually a reference back to one of the galaxies in the first Galaxy game, where you have half of this galaxy being made of molten lava, while the other half being made of solid ice. And in fact, this level you can actually flip-flop between the fire and ice. So this is one of the more interesting galaxies in the game, in my honest opinion. Oh hey, would you look who it is? It's Luigi. So, you know the drill. Whenever we see Luigi, it's time for him to take over. So, yep, let's go ahead and play as you instead of Mario. One thing I want to do, though, before we continue with the level here, is first let me grab some extra star bits, because they're right here. Let me go in the first person mode here. If the game will let me. I don't know why it's not letting me right now. It's a little weird. There you go. Just wasn't staying in the right angle. So if you look up here, you see these people. This is the only level in the game where you can just look up and you see people just staring down at you. A lot of people like to think that these are aliens just kind of looking down on Mario and Luigi on their adventure. And there's a lot of theories behind those guys in this game. It's actually a pretty interesting thing to see. So that's one big question to Galaxy 2 that's never really been solved. People wonder, why are those things there and what do they do? And no one knows what those creatures are, why they're looking down on you, and what their purpose is in general. No one knows. But here, you actually want to go ahead and turn the lava into ice, because that's the only real way you're going to get to this warp pipe easily. I mean, sure, if you save your cloud power up, you can get here, but honestly, you're going to want it to be ice, because here's the chimp with another ice skating challenge. You got the time to take on the chimp? Hope you like the skate, pal, because here, you're gonna need to skate and bump as many gumbits as you can. Avoid the spiky gummits though, or don't. Let's see what you got. Okay, if you can score 600 points or more, I'll give you a power star. Maybe. Don't give me this maybe stuff, I want that power star. Now I'm gonna earn it fair and square here. So just like last time we had to do one of these gumbit challenges, you want to go ahead and skate as fast as you can here and bump as many of these things as you see. But unlike the first time we did one of these challenges here for the chimp, this segment here is really strict on its points. So you're going to want to get these things as fast as you can and get them all, basically. Don't miss a single one, especially the golds. If you miss even one gold, I believe it's possible for you to fail this and not get your power star and have to try again. Unfortunately there I missed 2, so I'm really hoping oh, nope, missed 3. Oh, I got hit. I might not actually get this now. It's that strict, I'm not kidding. I was off by 1. By 1. I told you it was more strict, and one mistake cost you the entire game. Luckily, he lets us try again, so let's go ahead and do so. What's with that condescending smirk? I saw that. He's like, ha, you didn't get it. Now you gotta do it again. Oh man, I'm getting some pleasure out of this. Man, that chimp is cruel. So let's be more careful this time around. You want to go fast in this challenge, but you also don't want to go too fast, if that makes sense. Because you gotta be careful where these spiny gummits are gonna pop up. So if you go too quick, you're just gonna run into these guys. So let's just try to be a little more careful this time around. I don't really care if I miss one. The big ones you don't want to miss are the golds. So if I miss a green, sure, it might hurt, but it's not going to hurt nearly as much as missing golds. Man, we got that just by 2. That was close. Again, this is more strict than the first time you meet him. It's very easy to actually miss this point total like I did the first time. Whoa! You got 610 points? I can't believe you actually beat my score. Especially after that first attempt. You may be my eternal rival when it comes to gaming skill. See you in action is well worth a power star. So it looks like not only Mario is a good rival to the chimp, but so is Luigi. I mean, sure, he might fail once or twice, but hey, he can still get the job done. As he just demonstrated here. I mean, he barely got the job done, but he got it done, dang it. So there you go. Now with that ship mission done, let's make our way back to the galaxy and get ourselves the star we were supposed to get our first time around. But first, we want to make our way back to Slipsand real quick because a comet has appeared. So let's go ahead and grab that comet real fast. Wonder how Luigi feels after failing that. I mean, I can imagine. I can feel his frustration from here. That's why he's leaving. He doesn't want to do this next mission for us because he feels so sad and angry that he failed by 10 points in that little chimp challenge. Trust me, it hurts. It hurts a lot. So now, let's go ahead and get our Prankster Comet here. And this one is a Daredevil run of the Squizzard fight. So, you immediately start into the fight. You don't have to play the level, thank goodness. But since it's a Daredevil, you have to do this entire fight without taking a single hit. And this is probably one of the harder Daredevil runs to do, because for starters, the Fire Flower power has a little bit of a delay on it when you swing, So that right there makes things a little bit harder. And then you also have this quicksand. So you can't really stand around one spot for too long unless you're standing on these rocks. Otherwise, you're just going to slide straight into him and get hit. Not just that, but with all the rocks he throws at you too, you're just constantly need to be moving. If you're not, you're going to get hit. It's a guarantee. So he's opening his mouth. Wail on him. Wail on him. Come on. Actually get in there. Sometimes you can actually miss with your fireball, but as long as you get it in that hole that the boss is in, it might actually just bounce back into his mouth. So if you time your throws in just the right time and pattern, you can possibly hit him, even though you miss. Alright, now here, I actually want to take my time a little bit with the fireballs. You have some time before he shuts his mouth, then you gotta start your hits all over again, but you don't have too much. While you can just take a little moment there to readjust yourself and find a platform to stand on, yet still have to shoot fireballs quick into his mouth. If you're not, you're still gonna be having some problems. But here he should be getting ready to chuck his bombs. And now just wail on him. Go, Mario, go, 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 go. Wail, wail, wail. That was close. He almost ate me. I was about an inch away from his tongue. And trust me when I say this, Mario, but you don't want that thing tonguing you. That's way too big. The tongue is bigger than you. That would hurt. That would hurt a lot. So let's just homing ground pound, or not. Okay. Guess we got stuck in the sand for a second there, and that was a little embarrassing. Just shake it off, Mario, and leave. You'll be fine. So there we go. We got that prankster comment, and with that, we're done with Slipsand. So we can move back on to the galaxy we were previously exploring, but I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here. So, with that said, next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2, we'll finish up World 5 here, and fight Bowser Jr. once again. I'll see you guys next time.